I like the look of this Puma, so we're buying this Puma. Oh, I have zero grip. Oh. Oh. And it's raining.
Syphilis says, increase stiffness of rear anti-roll bar, maybe it helps.
So, I qualified last, I finished last. It happens. So now we're going on to Autodroma. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that name. Alright, let's lower this down to like 100. Let's lower that down to 100. I'm just not good enough. Now, this says 8 laps. I did 9 again. Not bad. But we're just gonna run with 9. As Superlist said, let's bump this anti-roll bar rear higher. And we have 9 laps. Let's see if the setup change messes up anything. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I am not. Whoops. Alright, let's follow the guy. It's pointing in the direction I have to go. Probably a good idea. Probably need to go over to the right here, left here. Yep. Alright. Let's hope that this time is a little bit more learning the track and less learning the car. I just need to turn in sooner than that. Alright, let's go. I probably never want to drop to first. First seems just like a horrific mistake. Oh, that feels like so close to full speed. I think the rear roll bar, rear anti-roll bar, which I'm not gonna try saying 5 times fast, is definitely helping. So thanks for that tip. That was very useful. My time was not invalidated. Okay, so last time on 120, I was way behind. Now on 100, I'm crushing. Just difference in track, difference in style that I figured out the car.
Superlist says, setting, laughing face.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this roll bar change definitely made a big difference. I can actually turn the car. I have a coolant leak. Excuse me? Now, I just need to not get in my own way, and then next race we'll find a middle ground. Maybe bump it to 110. But I think about the engine blown. Oh. Turns out coolant leak is not a good thing, and it's not something I should kind of ignore. Whoops. I have the best pit crew in the world. They can rebuild an engine 30 seconds or less. I wonder how the coolant leak happened, though. I don't remember hitting anything. Ah, yes. Yeah, this feels a little bit better. Not quite as oversteery, but just enough to get the car to actually turn ever. Like, I prefer understeery cars, but this is on a whole other level. Alright. Even gaining some time on my old up. Oh, they brake here. Yeah, they definitely are. The AI is definitely significantly worse. But also probably setup changes.
Superlist says, 0.3 slower.
Yeah, I had to dodge. I had to dodge that car at the end. I was ahead, and then... My potential is... Coolant link. Why do I have a coolant link again? That's concerning for the race. That is very concerning for the race, actually. I don't know how to deal with that. Now it's happened twice. Maybe it's just a fragile car and I need to be a little bit more careful. Oh, I probably should have made the qualifying time a little bit longer, but okay. It's basically a one lap. Don't mess it up. Which is fine. I'm just not the best qualifier in the world. I think both times the coolant link happened right here. So, kind of leads me to believe that I'm doing something in that section. Oil leak. What is happening to my car? Why is it leaking?
Sokolis says, overheating.
I'm just sitting in too high of revs, I guess. I actually don't know how to deal with that. That's not something I've ever had to deal with before. Actually not bad for on the mark for the difficulty. That was qualifying and I ran with full gas, so maybe? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's raining again? It's on random. What do you mean?
Sokolis says, revving only on straight lines could help.
Yeah, just be a little bit more careful. I don't know why random says that rain. Yeah, I probably want to shift before the red line. Oh my. Now this is really slippery. In theory, I guess, I don't know how realistic Automobilista is about this, but in theory this should help me not overheat. Logically. Might just be out of screen for stream, but I do see an oil temp. So I'll just kind of watch that occasionally. I'm definitely better in the wet than they are. Holy. That is one heck of a brake zone. I actually don't know what oil temperature would be good on this car, or when I have to calm down. Obviously end of gauge is no. But beyond that, I actually have no idea. Oh, shit. The gauge currently goes up to 140, and I'm at 120. I think that's fine. Alright, so next time we'll have to bump the difficulty up to 110. Because 120 was probably setup changes, or bad setup, scale issue, but also I think they were just fast. And this is 100 and they're getting destroyed. Also it rained, but they were also a second behind even in practice, and I out-qualified them with a full tank of gas. So don't really want to set on 100 because it'll be too, generally probably too easy. So I'm trying to find that balance where I don't win every race. I can win, but I don't, is the goal. Because it's no fun or interesting to watch if I'm just out front by 13 seconds. Or if I'm behind by a minute. So it might take me a few races to figure out where I'm going. But then there's always the possibility of me doing this. Which I tend to do. Also, don't super love that they're all of the AI clumped together. I wonder if there's a way I can make them less homogenized in difficulty, like a range or like a range of difficulty, or just be able to increase their mistakes. Because if I make a mistake, then I'm just, you know, unless I'm 13 seconds ahead, I'm just out of luck. I'll be in the back and nobody's there. I am not consistent enough to deal with that pack. I gotta watch my oil temps. It went up to 125. Alright, we're back down to 120. Back up to 10 seconds. Maybe I'll put the rain to... I think there's like a rain modifier also. Maybe I'll look into that. I'm still gaining even though I'm taking this fairly... I feel like I'm taking this slow and not nearly as fast as I could take it. I'm trying to manage my engine temps. Which, thank you for saying engine temps because I was completely lost. I probably would have already blown my engine again.
Sotolis says, I think AI slowing down for same reason.
Oh, that would make sense. They're trying not to blow their engine and that's why they're so far back. That could make sense. I'm just kind of keeping it around the 120 mark. That seems to be okay. For the oil temp, whoop, as I look down and drive off track. Yeah, because the rain is gone. I mean, it's still a little bit slippery, but yeah, they are way off pace. But it would make sense if they're like, if they're dealing with the slippery and trying not to blow up their engine. Which I found the gauge for what I think is oil temperature. Kind of hard to read, honestly. Yeah, that's oil temp, water temp. They're both like 75% of the way to the max. Which for race conditions makes sense to me. So I'm just gonna kind of keep them there as much as possible. I definitely would have blown my engine though. Again. And just based on how slowly I'm driving. So I guess that's kind of a cool little quirk that I'll just have to deal with on part of the reason why I think this Race Life app is going to be interesting. Just because you end up driving so many weird random cars and not just, you know, GT3s. So it'll be something different. I do enough GT3 racing on iRacing. Fun to race something a little bit different. A little bit different of a scenario. Tracks I've never seen before or heard of. Guess what would be my ultimate goal? I guess my ultimate goal in this racing life to be a Formula 1 driver. Yeah. Save up $2 million, buy a Formula 1 car, race in the Formula 1 series, and win the championship. I think that'll be my long-term goal. Long. Keywords. Long-term. Because I am driving a car that can't even keep cool under racing conditions. I'd like to dedicate my first Racing Life win to my one viewer who helped me not explode my engine and finish the race at all. First of hopefully many wins. First of many less rain races, ideally.
Sotolis says, /o/.
Alright, so now Go back to racing live. Qualified. First, finished first. Finish.
Thanks for watching episode 2 of my racing career in Automobilista 2. Please like, share, and subscribe. And give me any comments of things I could do better, things that annoy you, maybe which series of car you want to see next. Anything up for grabs in the comment section. And here are my current stats after 2 episodes.